How's it going, everybody? It is September 2nd. This is Merch by Amazon or Merch on Demand sales update. The reason I'm putting this out is, like you saw in the title, uh, yesterday was an incredible start to the month. Now, if you're thinking, what is he talking about? There's 7 sales in the U.S. on September 1st. That's true, but I also want to point out that I'm recording this first thing in the morning around 8 a.m. and I already have 5 sales today in total. And yesterday, this was my total 16 sales. So the month just started in a way that I didn't expect. So this was incredible to see yesterday. Germany and the US were kind of competing for first place, which is amazing. And then I had a few other random sales. And today, like I said, this is a very aggressive start to my day. Usually by this time, I maybe have 1 or 2 sales. But again, I'm sitting at 5. So this month so far, even though we're only like one day in, I have 21 sales, which is amazing. And what I was talking about, I did an update video yesterday on my total monthly sales, and I was saying how with the kind of sales, for example, that I have when it comes, and I'll just show this here, this chart, when it comes to my U.S. sales, if I'm averaging, let's say anywhere from 160 to like let's say my average is probably 200, and even 2 sales a day more on average makes a big difference for these types of sales, for these numbers, right? Even 1 sale a day on average will still give me, 30 more sales for that month. So because the numbers are somewhat small, at least for me, I know that, people who are just starting out and everything, these kinds of sales, might be, more than small and slow sales. But for me, I would say that it's very nice to see this kind of a start. So if I was to average, and again, I know that this is first day, right? I'm just talking here. If let's say if my average goes uh, from 10 to, I'm trying to find a calculator, from 10 sales a month, let's say, uh, and there are 30 days in the month. This is, simple math. We're talking about 300 sales, which is where I'm hovering around, on a monthly basis. But let's say we take, and this is just fantasy land here, right? Let's say we take the 16 sales. Now the number is very different. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, for example, even if there are 2 sales a day more on average, that equals to 60 sales a month. And then if we're doing the math and we're talking about 60 sales a month, let's say on average, $3.5 dollars in royalties. Now we're talking about $200. So these, again, 60 sales is a very small number in this merch world, right? Because there are people that are consistently making 100+ sales every single day, right? So when I'm talking about these numbers, it's for an account like mine. But $210 in royalties is a big chunk if my total royalties range from $800 to $1,000, right? Also, if we're talking about sales, let's say we're doing average product price is $19.99, and then we multiply that by an additional 60 sales, it's over $1,000, $1,200 in sales. So these kinds of small changes can actually have a big impact on a smaller account, on an account that gets the types of sales that I do on average. If I was regularly making 1,000 sales a month, then 60 additional sales, it's a very small percentage. But if we're talking about 180 to 200 sales, then the math has a bigger impact. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just quick update. Like I said, 21 sales so far, and yesterday great start to the month with 16 sales. Let's see if it continues. This morning is looking good, so I have high hopes, but let's not think that it's all what is it, rainbows and butterflies. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.